This is my theory that the best VFX is no VFX. And the second best VFX is when you use it absolutely when necessary to telling effect and absolutely invisible. Nobody should be able to tell that it's a VFX shot. I really believe that.
We came on board almost like a year and a half back, and it has been like a pretty exciting journey like right from then. And right from the beginning also, Dibakar would actually tell us about three main things that he was actually looking for. It was more about research, authenticity, and also he was completely look at photorealism.
So while the physical set was being created at the location, we were parallelly working with the exact replica of the same set that was being created digitally in the 3D software. This helped in placing the virtual cameras and understanding the framing, exactly what Dibakar was looking for.
Dibakar just being the guy who actually knows a lot about visual effects of how to actually execute it also, I think it kind of helped in that sense of planning, where all the visual effects shots would be like planned like really ahead. And I think research for us has been like one of the biggest thing on this project. Say be it the cars, because there have been like lots of cars that have been used, maybe the Chevys, the sedans, the two doors. There have been like different versions of these vehicles which are like very very period specific. So being like very period accurate, and you would also see that when we are doing a film on Calcutta, trams would be like one of the biggest part of the film. There would be wooden benches inside, for example, or the nameplates are like very different. So things like that. Couple of very challenging sequences, the Chaurangi, because of the sheer scale. It is a huge place, and when we worked with Dibakar on the sets of Chaurangi, when we try to like really recreate this stuff, there is a certain limit to the being able to like create that same scale on a set. So what we had like really done is we have taken up what maximum that we could actually shoot on set, and then started to like really extend it into like all the three directions. We have extended it east, west, even into the camera, and then that I think that sequence is pretty challenging. 1,000 digital extras in that film, making sure that the roads of Calcutta are again vibrant, and that becomes a very integral part you really cannot make out, except that they blend into the scene seamlessly and the vibrance of the entire sequence just comes at you.
The VFX brought in three kinds of elements: the architecture of old Calcutta, the transport of old Calcutta, and the crowd of old Calcutta. Prana, what they did was, and why we selected them was that they have this amazing proprietary crowd generation tool, which they programmed much before we started the film into making a crowd, CG crowd, computer generated crowd, which would be dressed like an average Calcuttan in 1943.
So in this scene, basically what is happening, it's an air raid shot where the Japanese is attacking on Calcutta. Our job is we are actually recreating the Calcutta skyline like completely in CG. What is happening, we are doing is Japanese bombing, that like planes, bomb, everything is like CG. The lighting interaction with the building, that part is like completely in CG. The whole Calcutta we are like going to build in CG.
So for this particular film, the VFX literally had to be invisible. The viewer wouldn't know what exactly is visual effects, wouldn't know what exactly is the set, but then it's just seamless. Let's say example of the Guha sequence, where we are on the top of a terrace and then shooting it. Let's try going on the top of any terrace in Calcutta today and then try to like see the end of the skyline. You can't see it, because in those days we know that the number of floors was maximum of 3 floors. These days, if you see, you have multi-story buildings and stuff like that.
I dare say that it's a splendid job they have done. I mean, and I'm proud to say that in some of the shots in Byomkesh Bakshi, you won't be able to tell what's created and what's shot.
Caught in the headlights, tears